Hey guys, welcome to Dev Domain. In today's video, we are going to learn about the finally block. So the finally block is a part of Java's exception handling mechanism along with try and catch. So that finally block is a part of exception handling and it is used along with the try block and the catch block. It is used to ensure that the important code runs no matter what happens in the try block. This is the syntax for how we can use the finally block. Okay, so first there is a try block, as you know. After try block, immediately the catch block is there, and in the parameters we give the exception type and the reference name, and that block we handle the exception. Okay, and after that we use the finally block. So finally block will always be executed no matter the error is present in the try block or there is no error in the try block. It always be executed. So let's see the characteristics for the finally block. So first is guaranteed execution. So that is the code written in the finally block will always executed whether the try block completes successfully or an exception occurs and is caught, or an exception occurs and isn't caught, or there is an return statement in the try or the catch block. No matter the exception is present in the try block or not, finally block will always be executed. The next character is cleanup operation. So it is typically used for cleaning up code like closing files, releasing database connections, freeing up system resources. So suppose we have performing some operation on a file. We have done the operations like read, write, update, okay, on a file, and we have opened the file in the try block. So after the completion of the operations on the file, we have to close that file. To close the file that is open in the try block, we use the finally block. So finally block is used to close the file that we have opened in the try block. So let's see the practical example. I've created a class as demo, and in that I've created a main method. Now let's say I will create an variable int result is equal to 10 divided by 2. So I'm performing an arithmetic operation and I have stored that result in the result variable. Now let's print the result. As you can see, the result that I have get is 5. Now let's make the denominator as 0. Now again let's run the code. As you can see, the error that I have get is arithmetic exception divide by 0. Now to handle this error, we have to use try and catch block. Then for that we have to write try, and immediately we have to write catch, and in parameter we have to give the exception name as arithmetic exception, and the reference name that I have given is E, and in this we have to handle the exception, and then we have to write finally, and here the finally block is there. We will put this entire code in the try block because it is an error suspecting statement. Then we will handle this exception. in the catch block. Here catch block is used to give the user friendly messages to the user. So here we will simply print can't divide by 0. So we can't divide by 0. Then in the finally block, we are performing some operations. So here we will give some statements such as, here we will simply print no matter, it will always execute. Okay, so I've given the statement in the finally block as no matter, it always executed. Now let's run the code and see what will be the output. So as you can see, there is an exception in the try block. So the catch block has been executed, that is we can't divide by 0. Then the finally block is executed. Okay, no matter, it will always execute it. Now let's update the operations. So let's say we will divide 10 by 5. Okay, now as you can notice that there is no error in the try block. Okay, now let's see what will be the output. So we will run the code again. Now as you can see, the output that I have get is 2. That is the operation that I have get. 10 divided by 5, that is 2. And here we will have simply print the result. And catch block has not been executed because the try block is executed. There is no exception in the try block, so catch block will not be executed. Then finally block is executed. So no matter, it will always be executed. Okay, so whether there is an error in the try block or not, finally block will always be executed. This is all about the finally block. So thank you for watching this video.